I am 70 years old. I lived in my own apartment. The apartment was registered in my name. I was mentally sound. I walked on my own, spoke clearly, counted money, and knew where things were kept. I had chronic illnesses, blood pressure, heart problems, joint pain. I regularly had medical checkups. I had a medical file with records, test results, discharge summaries, and doctor's recommendations. I kept everything in one folder. My son knew where the documents were. He often said he was helping me. I allowed it because he was my son. The problem started when I said I did not want to sell the apartment. After that, he changed sharply. He became cold. He became harsh. He started saying that I was confused and that I didn't remember things. One day I got ready to see a doctor. I could not find the folder with my documents. It was gone. I checked all the cabinets. It had disappeared. I asked my son. He said he hadn't seen it. I asked again. He got irritated. He said I was imagining things again. A few days later, I found out that he had been to the hospital without me. He had spoken to the doctor. He had shown my documents. I had not given permission for that. I demanded the folder back. He refused. He said the documents were now with him because it was more correct that way. He said I did not understand my own condition. After that, he began to control my treatment. He decided which pills I should take. He decided whether I needed to see a doctor. When I complained about pain, he said I was exaggerating. I asked for the documents because I wanted to see another doctor. He said there was no need. He said the doctor had already decided everything. I saw no prescriptions. One day I felt very unwell. My blood pressure went up. I asked him to call an ambulance. He refused. He said it was panic. He said I was creating problems. When the ambulance did arrive, he went out to the doctors first. He spoke instead of me. He said I was confused. He said I forgot to take my medication. I tried to say something, but no one listened. The doctors left. I felt worse. I realized that without documents I was defenseless. I could not prove my diagnoses. I could not change doctors. I could not make decisions. My son started collecting certificates without me. I found out by accident. He was preparing the ground to have me declared incapacitated. He told neighbors that I was ill. He said I could harm myself. He said I was dangerous. When I tried to talk to relatives, he interrupted. He said I was twisting facts. He said I was not sane. I asked for copies of the documents. He said it was unnecessary. He said I had no right. That was a lie, but I was alone. I began to lose trust in my own body. I did not know what was happening to me. I did not know if I was taking the right medication. I was afraid of every pain. One day, I found part of the documents in his cabinet. The records were incomplete. Some pages were missing. The most important ones. I understood that he was hiding the truth. That he was controlling information. That he was making me dependent. When I said I would go to the police, he laughed. He said no one would believe me. He said that without papers I was nobody. I started writing everything down. Dates. Symptoms. His words. I held on to facts because that was the only thing I had left. Through an acquaintance, I managed to see another doctor. Without documents. The doctor said it was dangerous. He said hiding medical records was control. When my son found out, he exploded. He shouted. He said I was betraying him. He said he was doing everything for my own good. But the truth was simple. He hid my medical records. So I could not protect myself. So I could not make decisions. So I could not prove that I was mentally sound. I survived. I restored part of the documents. It was hard. It was humiliating. But I managed. I lost my son. But I kept myself. And I know this. When a person's medical records are taken away, it is not paper that is taken. It is their voice.